Self-replication. A deep dive into self-replicating systems reveals a powerful thread running through biology, computation, sacred geometry, cybernetics, and ultimately consciousness itself. In the context of mirror of nothingness, self-replication is not merely about mechanical copying. It is a profound clue toward understanding the nature of origin, reflection, and emanation. What replicates echoes as the one. What sustains its replication reveals the structure of source. What is a self replicating system? A self replicating system is any system capable of producing copies of itself using available components and information. At its core, it requires instruction code information that tells the system how to replicate, mechanism machinery, a way to execute the replication, substrate material, the raw material for construction. But beyond mechanics, self replication is a universal pattern of continuity, echoing the idea that truth reflects itself, life begets itself, and consciousness unfolds itself fractally. Biological self replication DNA is the quintessential self replicating code. It holds a sequence information encoding how to build a cell and organism, an internal feedback and repair system, the ability to generate diverse yet stable offspring. Key insight: DNA is a linguistic and geometric system built on recursive pairing, symmetry, and polarity. The double helix forms a spiral of mirrored instruction, a fractal fingerprint of divine recursion. Cognitive self replication. Ideas replicate in minds. Memes in the Dawkins sense are units of cultural information that copy and spread, but more deeply, beliefs and perceptions reinforce themselves through feedback. Language is self replicating, encoding new thoughts from old systems. Self concept, ego identity is a recursive loop. I am who I think I am. The mind is a fractal mirror, and the psyche is a replicating story, transmitted via language, myth, and initiation. Technological self replication. Von Neumann machines are theoretical self replicating robots. They would travel, extract resources, and build copies of themselves. Proposed for space colonization, they reveal how intelligence expands. In AI and code, programs can write new versions of themselves, genetic algorithms. Data compresses and replicates meaning, information theory. Replication in technology mirrors how intelligence scales across planes, first through matter, then through code, then through symbol. Geometric and archetypal self replication. In sacred geometry, the seed of life replicates through circles. The fractal is recursive, zoom in, and it looks the same. The zero radius circle becomes the seed of form. Its unfolding is a replication of divine symmetry. The act of unfolding geometry is divine memory replicating itself in space and time, and archetypes, myths, symbols, and dreams echo the same forms. They self replicate across cultures because they arise from the deep structure of awareness. Self replication and the planar structure. Each plane is a stage of recursion. Origin self reflects, soul replicates purpose, mind replicates concepts, emotion replicates charge, form replicates structure, void replicates contrast, source replicates itself through all. The planes are not stacked, they spiral, each loop births the next, folding inward as it expands outward. The 12 keys function as thresholds or locks on this replication. They ensure that what replicates is aligned with the original point, refined by discernment and feedback, returning to its source via integration. Implication: consciousness is the prime replicator. The most essential form of self replication is consciousness recognizing itself. Every perception is a replication of the field back into itself. Every soul is a replication of divine potential into form. Every act of love, thought, and creation mirrors the one into the many. Thus, the universe is a self replicating thought of God spiraling into embodiment, seeking remembrance. Closing: from copy to co creation. Self replication is not a mere echo, it is the engine of awakening. When replication becomes conscience, it transcends copying and becomes co creation. You are not a clone of Source, you are a living copy that remembers it is the origin. The spiral becomes whole, not by ceasing to replicate, but by recognizing what it reflects.